Hey guys, how's it going? It's Beginnings here. I hope you guys are having a fantastic start to your week. Today's video is going to be another Enzo video. Enzo Support is just something that I've fallen in love with since like a few days before I released my last Enzo Support video. He is so strong early game, guys. Actually, early to mid game, he is absurdly strong. I've even been thinking about running the level 2 the enchantment that makes you level 2, because that's really all you need to be effective on Enzo. His level 1 is kind of bad because all you can do is really hook someone. It's really hard to close the distance and be able to toss them. Anyways, I find the enemy's Varus level 1, and I already know that I'm in a little bit of trouble. I immediately pop my ghost, or rather my sprint, and start using my hook for the movement speed. I see that she is finishing her wave, so I toss the hook onto the Varus and immediately toss her into my team. My Batman rotates up, and we do secure the first blood. That was pretty nice. Yeah, the Varus got really greedy for that kill. Batman's really smart here and is setting up to invade. I am just messing with the Annette because I really don't do much damage. All I do is CC. The Batman finds the enemy Cricknack and he is pretty low, but I'm waiting on the CD for my hook. I do hit the hook onto the Varus and the AoE takes out the Cricknack. I toss the Varus back into my team and she falls as well. We will be able to secure this red buff potentially. We find the enemy Flash, but he just dashes out and is done for. We are killing this red buff. We need to be careful. We find the hook onto the Annette and we toss her into our Darcy. The Darcy misses his little bomb. The Annette does not die. We do not get the speed up, and after a little bit here, we will get taken out. Unfortunate to say the least. That was a pretty big 5-man rotation pre 2 minutes. We definitely should have backed off after we secured the red buff. We shouldn't have chased for that kill onto the Annette. That was our bad. Anyways, we make our way back onto the map once we respawn. My jungler's jungle clear is kind of weird right now because we went from blue to red. From our blue to their red. He finds the Flash in the river and will get a nice kill. You can never rotate through the river as when you're against a Batman, guys. It's just way too risky, especially early on. If he finds you, you're almost 100% dead. We're setting up around the top side of the jungle just because that is our strongest part of the map right now. We do have a few waterstone stacks, so we are going to help our Darcy clear this wave because we want to give him some gold, and also we want gold ourselves. We're also trying to hit level 4 because being level 4 is always pretty nice. We land the hook onto the Annette. We go ahead and toss her into the Darcy. We're doing quite a bit of damage. The Flash dashes into the Darcy bomb, but he immediately dashes back away. Batman is going for a kill onto the mid. He finds the battering on the Annette, and they do manage to take her out. We land the long-range hook onto the Flash. We toss him into our team. Darcy lands his ultimate onto the Flash. Batman is not around, but we do get the kill onto the Flash. We dash out of the Hayate ult. The Cricknack is diving us, but we have the Death Sickle. We toss him, and we do die, but my team manages to take out the Cricknack. We kind of messed up our combo there. We should have just landed the hook, tossed him, then dashed, and then casted our ultimate potentially. But yeah, it ended up working out. We traded 1 for 1, and I was 1 HP and he was full HP, so you know, I'll take it. My jungle is back on the bottom side of the map. We did see Annette go off the right side too, so we know that she is heading down as well. We can look for the pick onto her in the river. The Slims lands a really nice spear. Batman lands his battering. We hook her back into our enemy team and she will die as well. The Darcy lands another ult onto the Hayate, and we're just going to go ahead and auto attack him once or twice just to get that little assist. We also popped his Death Cycle. We land the hook onto the Flash, being very patient, making sure we don't throw it before he goes back so we do not miss. We also killed him before he could get his ultimate off, so that's something we need to remember. We're collapsing onto this Varus now, and we actually do miss the hook. I think that's like our first missed hook, and that does suck, but we still secured the kill. That was a very action-packed first 4 minutes of the game, guys. We are a part of 10 of my team's 11 kills. That is a pretty high kill participation right there. My jungler is doing his blue. The Slims did rotate up, so I can't rotate down. My hook somehow goes through the flash and hits the Annette, guys. Go back, watch that in slow motion. Tell me what the hell happened, because I'm still so confused about that. You can see I even typed in game because wow. Nobody secures the Sentinel here. That was kind of funny that they even blew their flicker. I mean, their punish, and it didn't work. We land our hook onto the Kriknak. Our Darcy lands the ult onto him. We dash onto the Kriknak once he's pulled back, but Batman misses his ultimate. The Kriknak will not be going down, and we will get taken out. That was really unfortunate that happens like that. I guess the Batman just didn't see that the Darcy ultimate landed, and yeah, my team ends up trading, so it's not that bad, but it was just one of those not everyone's on the same page moments, and that's something that does happen a lot in ranked, especially when you're not in voice chat with your team. It's okay though, it's nothing to sweat. We're still feeling great. We still have 10 out of 13 kill participation. You know, it looked like the flash was rotating up, so I immediately start making my way up towards the top lane because I do want to collapse on this. The flash misses his ultimate, the Kriknak lands his. We land our hook onto the flash, the Darcy ultimate lands. We're just going to go ahead and do as much damage as we can before he dies. We are looking to do this, but we're waiting for the cooldown on our hook once again. The Varus is the only person here, and she actually is pretty good against Enzo, so we're just waiting. We find the hook onto the Kriknak though. We toss him back out of the tower range, and we do take him out. We're also following up this dive onto the Varus, and we take her out as well. That was a really nice hook on our part. Pretty good reaction time, if I do say so myself. And we are going to walk up into the enemy's jungle here because we want to help our team secure the top tower. And what we're doing here is we're just offering some vision and some protection. See, we find the flash. Somehow the hook does not land, but it's fine. The Flash pops his ultimate, and we're just gonna back off because we are really far up and we don't want to die. You see my Batman is flaming me, but it's okay because he's veteran. We find the hook onto the flash and we toss him back into the minion wave. The Slims will be taking him out. Guys, our hook ratio right now is absolutely insane. I think we've only missed 2 hooks this entire game. We pop a ghost to collapse, but we just camp the bush instead. We land the hook onto the Hayate and we wait until the spear lands to toss him, and we will take him out. This game is just way too fast paced. It is definitely challenging my commentating slash shot calling skills. I have to reset. I'm too low. My team is killing the Varus at the red buff. I do know that the Annette is rotating over, so I head over as well. I want to take this Sentinel because if I can get the Sentinel, I can stay on the map for longer. But my team has other ideas. The Batman says, nope, you're out of luck, bud. And so I'm just going to recall. My Batman pops his ultimate, but he is not able to find anything, and that's because he's bad, and he's a bad jungler that takes sentinels and flames me, and yep, that's definitely it. We're going to make our way over to our team. We see that they're doing quite a bit of damage to the enemy team. The Darcy lands his ultimate onto the Annette, and they will be taking her out. The Hayate seems to be alone down bot. They popped his enchantment, but they aren't able to do much else. The flash dashes in. I think he gets hit by a Slim Spear, and my team manages to kill him as well. We are building towards ring this game, but I'm just building that because we are a very aggressive dive comp, and I like the speed up. We land our hook onto the Hayate right there. We toss him back, and we ult onto him. That was such a good hook, honestly. I'm so clean with this skill shot, guys. We don't have a minion wave mid, but we do have one coming down bot. That hook actually stunned the Kriknak and somehow didn't latch onto him. It latched onto a minion instead. So I'm not going to count that as a missed hook, guys. You can watch it for yourself in slow motion and tell me what you think. The flash ults, and so we missed the hook. I'll go ahead and count that one for you guys. And so nothing really will be coming of that. My jungle wants to do the Dark Slayer, and I actually agree that that is a pretty good idea. We get hit by the wind cuff, and we really just need to be backing off. We did miss another hook on the flash once again. That guy is really, really lucky, but we really need to stop messing around. Let's just do this Dark Slayer. We're going to be taking this out. She is pushing out bot, and that's a pretty good idea. It's going to be creating some pressure and forcing them to head down. They also were forced to rotate mid to clear that wave. You can see our team is not taking this very quickly at all. That's probably because our Slims was clearing top. It's fine. The Batman gets the Dark Slayer, and that is great for him. He can summon it basically wherever we want. We are pretty low, but we have the Dark Slayer buff, so we're not going to head back. The Varus and the Hayate are collapsing on the Slims. We want to land the hook onto the Slims, but he gets stunned, so we miss. With the speed buff from our passive, we're going to be chasing down this Varus, making sure not to get hit by her little blades, and we will take her out just now. We are so fast once our passive pops. She had no chance of living. My jungle spawned the Drake up top, so I want to stay around the top side of the map just because I want to be protecting that dragon. We see that the NA is rotating up, but instead we find a flash. We're gonna go ahead and toss him back. He gets absolutely destroyed. He didn't even get a chance to pop his ult. Actually, I can't say if he even had it or not. I think he might have casted it bot. Anyways, we still have that wave down bot side. We know that nobody is going to clear it right now. The Cricknack gets really low, but we cannot find the hook onto him. We land a really, really long range hook onto the net, but she's just too far for us to do anything. We still have that dragon top. We still have the empowered waves. The Cricknack jumps in. We land the hook onto the Hayate. He dashes away, but we still manage to toss him back. We're going to go ahead and take him out. We slow up the Varus. We're looking for another hook, and it's looking like this is going to be our next victim. We do land it. We toss her back into our team with the speed buff. We're going to go ahead and dash out, make sure to get out of that flash ultimate. We're looking for another hook once again, but it looks like the enemy team has backed off, and that's probably our cue to do the same. We're going to go ahead and clear this top tower because it's kind of just free. The Cricknack is looking to go into the Slims. We do land the hook. We're going to go ahead and toss him so he can't kill us, and we take him out as well. With 4 down, we can definitely take this high ground tower. That Cricknack messed up, and we're so strong and we're playing so well. There's one person left alive. Oh, rather 2 people left alive. And I see the Hayate. I predict his ultimate. I land the hook on him and we toss him into our team. We ult him and we do a lot of damage and he dies. There's 3 people up now and this is really risky. We miss a hook because the Varus ult onto the Slims, but the Varus will die. We just pop our ring for that little bit of a movement speed buff for our team. We're looking for the hook. We landed on the net, but the game ends there. Boy, that was a crazy game. I'm sorry if this game was too hype for you guys, but please let me know if you guys like this type of content, and drop a like and subscribe. I will be seeing you guys next time. See ya.